Yes, brothers and sisters, we are finally back again for another reaction on this here Brbptv, brothers and sisters. I did a previous one that is where on the first comment in the comment box below, guys, that of course was on the Mistakes reaction, guys. Definitely check that out after this here reaction. And of course, welcome to each and every one of you guys on this here Brbptv channel. Unfortunately, brothers and sisters, I don't think we have good news. No, we heard about the whole incident involving the Domlek fiasco, and of course I actually mentioned when I was talking about the sentiment of somebody maybe sabotaging the Trafalgar pipeline, and of course they actually reiterated the same sentiment, stating that there seems to be some sort of malice that has happened as a result of somebody doing malice to the pipe, or breaking up the pipe and stuff right there. I personally believe that is just my sentiment. I could be wrong in this, guys, but my sentiment is maybe one of the government officials probably brought somebody there to mash up the thing. You know things are hard. Might as well make more excuse so we can take more electricity. I don't know. That's just my thoughts, brothers and sisters. What are your thoughts? Do you think it was somebody from the government who did this? But it seems like, based on what Domlek was saying, there was actually ill intent by someone who did this destruction right there. I made a statement of that, making the from what I've seen, guys, I say maybe that could have been a possibility, but of course, yeah. Anyways, talking about rivers, brothers and sisters, and pipes and so forth, we have the freshwater lake. Freshwater lake. I don't know if Mother Nature is teaching us something, but we need to listen. We need to listen, brothers and sisters. Things are just going downhill in Dominica. Even nature in itself has been affected by this, brothers and sisters. So welcome to Freshwater Lake. The person that take that photo, you need to stop. Throw your phone away. You need to do that. Of course, this is the area entrance to the Freshwater Lake, and there's something rather interesting happening in that region right there.
I gonna tell all you what they afraid to tell all you.
Tell us.
The lake dry up just like the treasury. Is that different to tell
dry like the treasury?
You hear it? Okay. The lake dry like the treasury.
I think it dry like Domlek treasury. Apparently, Domlek that making the millions of profits there do coming back into the company now, because they still look at proper generators. But brothers and sisters, Freshwater Lake is indeed drying up. Why is this? Could it be as a result of the geothermal activities? I remember doing some research back in the day, probably a few years ago, and they were talking about that same sentiment. I think back in 2016, 2017, when they had just started. And I was looking at the environmental impact that the geothermal activities, when you remove stuff from the earth, it affects the atmosphere. You want to pretend as if, okay, let's just pour water back in and that's it. But apparently there's some sort of interesting situation that is happening with the freshwater lake. And this has never happened from my understanding. Has this ever happened before? From my understanding, this has never happened before. And of course, the freshwater lake is indeed drying up, brothers and sisters. Back in the days, the water was on top there somewhere. No rock was inside, But apparently it went down. It's going down, brothers and sisters. It is drying up. This area was all underwater. Water going down, man. Might as well go and collect some before it finished, so you can see our freshwater lake water, because something is happening. Is this the cause of the geothermal activities that are being undertaken, causing these kind of situations to happen? Because if you research geothermal, brothers and sisters, you will definitely see that there's some sort of activities that happen, can be disastrous to the atmosphere and of course the surrounding regions in that regard. Dominica sits on nine active volcanoes, I believe it is, and the water has receded, brothers and sisters. It's drying up, Yes, it was like this. Try going and canoe then, see if your boat don't touch bottom. Maybe, I guess some of us will finally get to see what freshwater lakes looks like at the bottom without even trying. So we come in our freshwater lake, brothers and sisters. Let's hope it remain fresh, because what we see in there, we have to also hope that it stays full. Because though it has, a little water, it was higher, brothers and sisters. Where you see in these empty areas right there, that's where the water was. This thing was not seen. This was underwater. So I'm guessing we are starting to see the bottom of the freshwater lake. Miracle Lake dry up as a result of, earthquakes and conditions of that sort. Almost flood out Lai River. Freshwater Lake is on the verge again. Brothers and sisters, what did I say before? I say in the next 5 to 10 years, we will not have rivers. We consider ourselves to have 365 rivers. We'll be lucky if we say we have 10 rivers in the near future. I think this is vital. We need to understand how we need to preserve our stuff. Freshwater Lake is a tourist attraction site, one of the best tourist attraction sites that we have. And it is drying up. People don't seem to understand that there is cause and effect. That's one of the ways that I view life. If I have a computer in front of me, what is the cause of this computer being in front of me? I worked hard, make money, so I can buy this stuff. Why did I work hard? So I can get money. To do what? To gain certain things, so I can have them to even present these things to you guys right there. But the freshwater lake is drying up. And nobody's looking to understand, hey guys, why is this happening? Nobody seems to be understanding this. Nobody's understanding why the rivers are drying up in Dominica. Nobody. We just want to say, oh, we have a little water. There's water there. Labor rights, I'm sure will have the mentality stating, oh, but look, there's water there, Mr. Lakes. What are you talking about now? It don't dry up yet. It don't dry up yet. They know it drying up, but it don't dry up yet. But look it there. So they're waiting for it to fully dry up. Aye, Lord, have mercy on we, the sheeple people, man. Brothers and sisters, we're waiting for this to dry up before we find out, hey guys, maybe the geothermal activities that we're doing, trying to dig and, you know, make oxygen come out from the earth much faster than it should and this kind of things, maybe that is what's causing this to happen. They're talking about the same emerald pool, the emerald pool as well. I think around the sentiment that emerald pool or Trafalgar Falls, I think Ghana, whoever is doing some sort of stuff up there, and it's literally affecting the river. It's literally affecting the fall. And then 5-10 years from now, when Dominica becomes the Gobi Desert, we're going to say, oh, it's global warming. We didn't preserve what we have. Brothers and sisters, one of the things that I cannot understand, how on earth we are considering ourselves to be the nature isle of the Caribbean, and we are yet to be utilized full capacity of utilizing nature, having solar devices all over the place. Dominic couldn't think with himself. So we want to buy and waste money. I think the great book says it always was my father who stated this. Waste not, want not. Remember when we digging up all we fix the roads and then the Wasco go in and break the road and put pipeline in the road just so we can go back to square one. Only millions of dollars. Just on the sentiment of the stadium of before, brothers and sisters, when United Workers Party was going to put up the stadium. Indoor gymnasium. We were talking about right there. Indoor gymnasium. No indoor gymnasium happened. They uprooted what was done. And they threw it in the sea, from my understanding. And on the basis of that, the airport as well. Brothers and sisters, I know the airport was already, we will have an international airport already. How much? Billions of dollars, I think is 1.3 and maybe even more. With the understanding, more to build an international airport. When there was an area designated already, that was the testing and everything was done for that area. That was definitely conducive for the international airport. And instead of building there, because they say, oh, we don't want to take what they started, for them to say, oh, it's us that started. That is the mentality. What kind of foolish children mentality is this? We have this stuff there already, brothers and sisters. Utilize it now. No, we want to decide, no, we don't. We're not going there. It's their own. Okay, bow. Let us go and make our own. Then we have to do geothermal activities and testing and borehole testing and all kinds of things, because we don't even know if the area is conducive. I remember when the individuals at the airport messaged me for me to take my drone. I told them I don't have my drone. The state has my drone. And I told them that because they wanted to find out where the rivers and this kind of things they were. They wanted to find out the geothermal landscaping and this kind of things they were from my drone. They reached out to me, I have the letter that they sent to me. They wanted me to send to the 5-0. Hey, only boy. And you think we're ready when there was already a place designated for these things? You think people thinking of the people? You think they're thinking of the citizens? I mean, look at what is happening to Dominica right now. We on load shedding for electricity now, we? Load shedding, we? You mean to tell me if we can organize our things, say we're setting up our nature aspects, doing our natural things now? setting up our solar devices or wind turbines, you know, even using tidals, that might be a little more expensive, but at the same time, we could utilize it if we have the funds to do so. We had CBI bringing in billions of dollars that could definitely do this. Creating friction that will create electricity that can supply for around the island. We consider ourselves to be the nature isle of the Caribbean. And yet still, when you look at nature isle of the Caribbean, rivers are drying up, trees are disappearing. Look, our natural sites that we consider, hey, look at this, is going. I mean, come on. Freshwater lake, this is freshwater lake, brothers and sisters. I don't know why they call it freshwater lake, but it doesn't seem like that water coming in and going out. But water not coming in again, no? It drying up. It must be seeping somewhere. Brothers and sisters, one of the understandings of how things work, especially when you have the source. I think freshwater lake is a source. So the steam from the earth comes out, and when it reaches the cool air, it condenses and becomes, you know, condensation takes place and becomes water. Just like steam. If you put steam, you put your kettle, you put a coal thing on top. The coal iron thing on top is going to get water because of the steam coming, turning back into water. I think that's what happened there. And maybe as a result, this is why I mentioned the geothermal activities that they're trying to make electricity from. I mean, come on, let's utilize solar instead now. I mean, come on now, people. That should be the last resort. Because look at it, look at what is happening. What is the reason why this is happening, brothers and sisters? Can you explain to me why this is happening? Because the only thing I can think of is the geothermal indications of what they're doing. Different setups of digging and making steam come out to turn turbines, you know, and then they want to put back water in the thing. I mean, come on, guys. Just to make steam again, and maybe as a result of the steam coming out, you know, and not condensing, the water is going back down. It could be. That's the only logical reasoning I have. What are your thoughts on this, man? Because I don't think this is cool at all. I remember the vast when I went there, man, the beauty of that thing. I was like, man, I wonder if people, you know, sometimes you just think strange things. Like if people go inside there and the boat capside or something, and you know, thinking the worst, people, you know, going under and not coming back. Because it looks so big and majestic. And look at this. Look at this. This is an indication of how Dominica is going, guys. This is an indication of how Dominica is going. Now, guys, I don't believe in the climate thing and whatnot. Nature does what nature does. But if we are literally affecting it ourselves, and we're messing up, you can do research on it, you know, and show the effects of the geothermal activities. Show it. You can see it in definitely one of the top things. It affects the atmosphere. Guys, sometimes you can talk and let people see what's going on, and you admonish people to go and do their research. They don't do it, and they just swallow nonsense. I mean, come on, people. Come on. That is the freshwater lake there. And we've seen the evidence in front of us. Oh, nothing happening, man. Nothing happening, man. You know, it don't dry yet. Okay. All this had water, you know, guys. All this, what you see in the wet stones there, all this was underwater. Okay? All right then. And man, we take the boat and go down this way and go so. Now, you know, that's how it is, Papa. We're talking about that same sentiment, brothers and sisters. This was in Roseau, right there. So maybe that's where the water go. Freshwater lake water come there. Yes, sir. Seems like the road crack. They the brand new road they build now. That the brand new road they build, brothers and sisters. The Portsmouth bus stop area around that region. Not there. Okay. What are doing coming out there? No. So this is further up. I thought this was the Portsmouth bus stop area. This is actually further up where UWP does hold their or not UWP. What do they call themselves? The civil people meeting. And look at that. You know, that's probably where the freshwater river goes, man. Yes, man. So are you not seeing that the road crack and things are happening for you not to pass there? Only waiting for somebody to go down. Okay then. Remember the geniuses that build those bridges for us? You remember them? Oh, okay. Well, they build those bridges too. And remember, all of them fall down. Brothers and sisters, we have to be mindful of that. We can't just, oh, water coming out. Oh, nothing happening. Nothing doing. Talk about nothing doing, brothers and sisters. I saw this thing right there. This is apparently a government vehicle. And the government vehicle, you know, somebody must have most likely decided, hey guys, let me see. Things are hard in the country. My tax paying money that making that vehicle move, I might as well get the tires from them. And the person take the tires. They take all the tires and put it on block. I don't know if it's government, if officials that do that, but why would they have, if it's government officials that did that, why would they put this on the road? You know, and do that on the road. Only that only a mechanic now somewhere? No. On the road you're doing that, therefore it only makes sense that it's somebody else that decided to do all that. And they put your vehicle on block. They put our vehicle on blocks. It's government vehicle that day, it's ours. We put our vehicle on blocks and take the tire to put on our private vehicles, man. Who did this? All you really know is here, things are hard, might as well go and get stuff from the government. I wouldn't be surprised if I will see more of this, Then police vehicle better watch themselves. Someone just pack police vehicle or bring police vehicle at your home. Be mindful, Man will just come and take tire and you know, man skillful already. Man doing thing while you sleep in there. You say you're a light sleeper and you're there, man taking all your thing and go. It's New York that day. Dominica coming like New York. Look at that. But anyways, brothers and sisters, that vehicle cannot move, but at least gas price is going down, Papa. As of today, brothers and sisters, it has been reported September 25th, 2023. It was 117.07. It's still high. It's still the second highest or the third highest, I believe. No, it's not 16.20. That's wholesale price. It's 16.90. So it actually went down by 17 cents. You know, it's still high. Okay. All right then. Diesel is still below. Right there at one point in time, diesel was higher and gas was lower. This is a confusing thing for me right there. Maybe they get it from somewhere else, and as a result, diesel was more expensive. Maybe that's why it was. But apparently, they must have started to get it back the place that you're getting them, and the prices have dropped by 17 cents. 17 cents is a lot in gas prices. Yes, man. Yes, man. If you take $10, I say $1.71. Yes, man. I say $1.70. And if you take 100, all right then. That is $17 you save there. Okay, so be mindful. Don't just think it's 17 cents. Cents is a lot. All right then. So these are the gas prices as a result of today, brothers and sisters. Senior Administration Officer for Permanent Secretary, no name. All right then. But Ministry of Foreign Affairs, International Business and Trade and Energy. All right, that is plenty. All right. Anyways, brothers and sisters, I just figured I'd just bring this out there for you guys. This is pretty much all about for this here Brbptv vibrations for today. What are your thoughts, man? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Guys, it's very interesting what is happening right now. But definitely check out the previous reaction I did. And of course, with that said, guys, be real. Be positive. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. And subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get all the videos as they tend to come through. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Boom, bang.